Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this 5-5 between Sri Lanka and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones. Ali Mick.
India winning the toss, and they'll bowl first. Looks like the right decision. The pitch will give the bowlers something early on, and I wouldn't want to be batting on this surface first up.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Good shot, a beauty.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious... shot for your first ball. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yeah. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Great shot.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Massive edge.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Over. Sri Lanka are none for 9. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
For Sri Lanka.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Singh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait.
A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Yup.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
That's the end of the over. 1 wicket from it and very economical as well. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Nicked it! Loud appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bats before pad.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Huge edge.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yup.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Huge appeal. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Singh, the spinner, coming into the perfect technique and placement.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here.
A few moves made in the field.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Singh is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Edge! What a ball! 20 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 1 for 53. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Armstrong has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Drives and misses everything.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice
A bit of
bowling.
frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Caught. Gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. Super piece of timing.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on.
Great shot through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Sharma comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Sharma has to go, ends up being a waste of a review. A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Hasaranga coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. Nicely played.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got all of it, and for 6.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield. This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
SRILANKA has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
What a shot. Drifts down leg and punched away, all the way for 4.
And that marks the end of the match. Sri Lanka complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
This has been a masterclass. A great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage.